Hey Kim, so we're gonna do, this is really like week 4 of the garden, and just gonna give you a full quick tour, okay, to see where things have gotten to. So these are where I planted the raspberries 2 years ago, and you can see that we have some are starting to form berries, and some are still in the flowering stage. Again, I've said these guys are really give a good crop in the fall, not so much in the spring. I put in this plant that I bought from Urhausen just to try to get some hummingbirds over here to notice my hummingbird feeder, which still has not seen any hummingbirds. Here's my bird bath. So here's my perennial garden. There's my rhubarb. So this would be the 3rd crop of rhubarb. I've already cut it twice. There's my blueberries. These are coming in nicely. This bush did really well. Again, you know, these two got no flowers. I've got my chives, which are doing really great. My gooseberry, which is now gotten itself established, so we'll see if next year we get some flowers and we get some gooseberries out of it. Here's my pole green bean with the 2 little bush beans on either side, and it's doing a nice job of climbing up there. We've got our different lettuces. I've now pretty much taken a couple of these lettuces, the whole heads. I've got a little bit of this one left. And you see I still have some there. I planted a few more seeds a week ago, so I'm not really seeing anything happening inside here yet, but it's been pretty shady. Here is the summer squash, and you can see I've got some flowers coming along. Here's my biggest cucumber. Well, I don't know, this one's pretty big too so far, that I planted from seed, because you know, out here after everything was already put in, because they died back because of the cold weather 2nd week of May. Here's one of my green beans, my pole green beans here, which is starting to get his little thing to grow up, so we're going to encourage him to grow up here. And here's another pole green bean and more summer squash, and there's the smallest little cucumbers in there. I might harvest this guy today and have salad. And then here's my big tomatoes, just that they're the tallest ones. They've grown the most, and I am getting, let's see, where do we go here? I'm getting flowers. You see, this one is, where are we? This one's going to bloom, probably today. So I don't have any blooming yet, but they're getting really close. And then I've got my scallions coming along here, which are, you know, they're doing good, especially since I've never done it before. We've got down here my other tomatoes, my 5 tomatoes that were medium size. They're doing okay. You know, they don't get as much sun because they're behind the wildflower garden here. But I just wanted to utilize the space. And then the 2 green bean plants here. And this is, you know, the wildflower garden, which I'll do different videos on. We've got a couple of things blooming, and the bee balm are starting. It's going to be great. They're going to look great. And then my last 2 tomatoes here, which were my smallest, but because they're over here getting a lot of sun, they're taller now than the ones that were in my medium size when I planted everything. But that's okay. We'll have, they're indeterminate, but we'll still have things coming in at different times, which is nice. We don't want it to all come in at the same time. How will we eat it all? There you go. That's 4 weeks in with the food garden in the containers. But that's how the garden's coming along.